Hey, everybody. What's up? Welcome to After Hours with Dionyos, Roy. Yeah, we finna get this thing started. Boom, 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 boom. Mic check, mic check. No, for real. Seriously, though. No. What's up, though, everybody? Welcome, Internet Land. I am Dionyos Sylvester, Dionyos Royall for short, and this is After Hours. Let me tell you why I called it that. Because every business has two lives. There's the 9 to 5, phones ringing, teams working, customers walking in. That part most owners have figured out. Then there's the after hours life, the 6 p.m. to 8 a.m., weekdays, holidays, the hours when the owner's asleep and the staff is gone and the website is the only thing open. The second life, that's where most businesses quietly lose the customers they never knew they had. And that's what this show is about. Here's something I want you to sit with. 62% of people who call a business and get a voicemail never call back. 62%. 47% of all service businesses inquiries happen after business hours. So almost half your potential customers are showing up when you're not there, and most of them won't try twice. Now, here's the part that really gets me. They don't complain. They don't leave a bad review. They don't send you an angry email. They just choose someone else quietly. And you never know what happened. There's no alert, no notification, no record of the person who almost became your customer. That's a ghost. That's invisible revenue walking out the door every single night. And most business owners I talk to, plumbers, dentists, roofers, home care agencies, lawyers, they have no idea it's happening. Not because they're bad at what they do, they're incredible at what they do. They just don't have anything catching what comes in after they leave. Let me tell you how I got here. Because I didn't start in marketing, I didn't start in tech. I started in the same place a lot of you are right now, and working a full-time job and building something on the side. I spent over 20 years in network marketing, 10 plus companies. Some of you know that life. You build, you grind, you believe in the thing, and then it doesn't quite work out the way they said it would. And through all of that, I never really had a why. I just was moving, working hard, but not building toward anything that was mine. And about 2 years ago, my son Reem was born and things shifted. I stopped asking, how do I make money? And I started asking, what am I building that lasts? And around the same time, I started looking at local businesses, service businesses in my area, plumbers, dentists, home care agencies. And I noticed something that I couldn't unsee. Their websites were open 24/7, but their intake closed at 5 p.m. Somebody could find them on Google at 11 at night, love what they saw, try to reach out and get nothing. A contact form, a voicemail, maybe a "we'll get back to you" message that nobody ever follows up on. And I kept thinking, that's not a marketing problem. That's an infrastructure problem. These businesses don't need more leads. They need to stop losing the ones they already have. So I built something to fix it. I called it AGS, the Agency Growth System. And the thesis was simple: stop losing customers you never knew you had. So here's what After Hours is. Every week, I'm going to sit down with a service business owner, a real owner, real business. Could be HVAC, could be dental, could be a law firm or a home care agency or a wedding venue. And we're going to have a real conversation, not a pitch, not a webinar, a conversation. I'm going to ask them about their business, what's working, what they've built, what they're proud of. And then I'm going to ask them one question that most people never ask. What happens when someone tries to reach your business after hours? And we're going to find out together, live on camera, what's actually happening in those after hours moments, where the gaps are, what it might be costing them, and what they can do about it. Some guests are going to realize they've got it handled, and great. We'll celebrate that. most are going to realize there's a gap they never saw. And that's where the real conversation starts. Now, if you're a service business owner watching this and you're thinking, I wonder what my after hour situation looks like, two things you can do. First, if you want to find out your own, I built a free 90-second diagnostic. It's at the agencygrowthsystem.com/stop getting ghosted. Takes 90 seconds. No email required, just shows you your number. Second, if you want to be on the show, I'd love to have you. Seriously. I'm looking for service business owners who are willing to have a real conversation about what's working and what might be getting missed. 30 minutes on Zoom, casual, I handle everything. DM me on LinkedIn or email me. Tell me what you do and where you're located. That's it. That's After Hours. I'm Dionyos Royall. Every week, we're going to have the conversation that most business owners don't have until it's too late. The after hours conversation, the one about what happens when nobody's watching. Because the businesses that win aren't the ones with the most leads. They're the ones that never let a lead leave without being seen. See you guys next week.